No dobrze, drodzy Państwo, rozpoczynamy nasz szantowy wieczór. Mam nadzieję, że wejdzie to na stałe do programu polskiego, Domu Polskiego i na stałe do kalendarza Piwnicy u Dziadka. Już nie przedłużamy. Chcemy tylko powiedzieć jedno. Dziewczyny, które za chwilę się tutaj pojawią na scenie, 3 syreny, naprawdę syreny. To znaczy tak, tam na tym słupku wisi też taka syrena, ona jest odbojnikiem takim żeglarskim. No i dziewczyny obiecały, że jak będzie dobry klimat, to będą wyglądały tak jak ta syrena tutaj. Mniej więcej od pasa w dół, znaczy... No dobrze, w każdym bądź razie Sirens, dziewczyny powstały na okoliczność tej imprezy, słuchajcie.
Dokładnie.
Wielkie brawa dla nich, brawo!
Także pozwólmy dziewczynom się zainstalować i za chwilkę, za minutkę zaczynamy.
And at this point, we want to introduce the local group from Philadelphia, Bridesburg, and Northeast Philly, Sirens, to begin our night of sea shanties.
It's okay. Ma być. Kasio, mają być. O nie, może być jest dobrze.
Sorry, adjust a little.
Hello. Okay, tak.
Thank you.
Just close to the microphone so it gets us up.
So you're gonna tap, right? Yep. And listen. If I go too fast, just tap me like that.
I'll just... Yes.
Dziękuję.
Yes, I will. Are we ready? Oh yeah. Yeah, let's go. Okay.
Dobry wieczór, proszę Państwa. Jesteśmy z Sirens z Filadelfii. Będziemy piosenki po angielsku śpiewać, żeglarskie, amerykańskie. Katie Brown nasza będzie opowiadała kilka zdań przed każdą piosenką, żeby Państwo wiedziało, o co śpiewamy, ale życzymy fajnej zabawy. Dziękujemy za przybycie.
The pilot, he looked out ahead with a hand on a chain and the heaving of the lead. The old man roars to wake the dead. Johnny, get your oats, me son. Whoop jamboree, long-tailed blackbird, come up behind. Whoop jamboree, Johnny, get your oats, me son. Whoop jamboree, long-tailed blackbird, come up behind. Whoop jamboree, Johnny, get your oats, me son. And now we see the lizard light. Soon me boys will heave a sight. You'll soon be abreast of the Isle of Wight. Johnny, get your oats, me son. Whoop jamboree, long-tailed blackbird, come up behind. Whoop jamboree, Johnny, get your oats, me son. Whoop jamboree, long-tailed blackbird, come up behind. Whoop jamboree, Johnny, get your oats, me son. Now when we get to the Blackwall dock, them pretty young girls come down in flocks with short-legged drawers and a long-tailed frock. Johnny, get your oats, me son. Whoop jamboree, long-tailed blackbird, come up behind. Whoop jamboree, Johnny, get your oats, me son. Whoop jamboree, long-tailed blackbird, come up behind. Whoop jamboree, Johnny, get your oats, me son. Safe and sound at home again. Let the waters roar, Jack. Safe and sound at home again. Let the waters roar, Jack. Long we've tossed on the rolling main. Now we're safe ashore, Jack. Don't forget your old shipmate. Folly, rolly, 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 ride-o.
Since we've sailed from Plymouth Sound,
4 years gone on nigh, Jack.
was there ever chummies now?
Such as you and I, Jack. Long we've tossed on the rolling main. Now we're safe ashore, Jack. Don't forget your old shipmate. Folly, rolly, 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 ride-o. We have worked the self-same gun, quarter-deck division, sponge your eye and loader you through the whole commission. Long we've tossed on the rolling main, now we're safe ashore, Jack. Don't forget your old shipmate, folly, rolly, 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 ride-o. But the best of friends must part, fair or foul the weather. Hand your flipper for a shake, now a drink together. Long we've tossed on the rolling main, now we're safe ashore, Jack. Don't forget your old shipmate, folly, rolly, 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 ride-o.
All right, so the first two songs that we sang tonight, the first one was called Whoop Jamboree, and that is an example of a sea shanty, which is a work song, and then there's a difference between sea shanties and sea songs, and the sea songs were sung more for leisure, which, don't forget your old shipmate, was in the tradition of the Royal British Navy. They weren't allowed to sing while they worked, so they often looked forward to the sea songs that they could sing in downtime, and they actually still sing that song today on the ships. But we're gonna sing another one called Rolling Down to Old Maui.
It's a damn tough life full of toil and strife we wellermen undergo. We don't give a damn when the gale is done, how hard the winds do blow. We're homeward bound, 'tis a damn fine sound with a good ship taut and free. We don't give a damn when we drink our rum with the girls of old Maui. Rolling down to old Maui, me boys, rolling down to old Maui. We're homeward bound from the Arctic ground, rolling down to old Maui. Rolling down to old Maui, me boys, rolling down to old Maui. We're homeward bound from the Arctic ground, rolling down to old Maui. Once more we sail with a northerly gale through the ice and sleet and rain. Them coconut fronds and them tropic lands, oh, we soon shall see again. 6 hellish months must have passed away in the cold Kamchatka Sea. But now we're bound from the Arctic ground, rolling down to old Maui. Rolling down to old Maui, me boys, rolling down to old Maui. We're homeward bound from the Arctic ground, rolling down to old Maui. Rolling down to old Maui, me boys, rolling down to old Maui. We're homeward bound from the Arctic ground, rolling down to old Maui. We'll heave the lead where the diamond head looms up on Oahu. Wahoo! Our masts and yards are sheathed with ice, and our decks are hid from view. The horrid ice of the sea-cut tiles that deck the Arctic Sea are miles behind in the frozen wind since we steered for old Maui. Rolling down to old Maui, me boys, rolling down to old Maui. We're homeward bound from the Arctic ground, rolling down to old Maui. Rolling down to old Maui, me boys, rolling down to old Maui. We're homeward bound from the Arctic ground, rolling down to old Maui.
Am I insuring?
Yes, please. I would do it. I would.
Hey, so the next song we're gonna do is actually a Newfoundland folk song. It's based on the ship the Piekne, built in 1861. It was part of a fleet that they would sail once a year from Dundee to Scotland and then to Newfoundland. And they would pick up the best whalers in the world. So of course, having the best on board, it became a competition to see who could sail the fastest. However, the Piekne was sunk in ice off the coast of Dundee, and the Aurora was the ship that came to rescue it. So this is the story of the old Piekne.
Thank you, Kate Brown. Yeah, Kate Brown. Yeah.
All right.
Nice and slow. There's a noble fleet of whalers, they're sailing from Dundee, manned by British sailors that take them o'er the sea. On a Western Ocean passage, we started on this trip. We flew along just like a song on a gallant whaling sailing ship. For the wind was on our quarter, the engines working free. There's not another whaler that sails the Arctic Sea. Can't beat the old Paulina, you need not try, my sons. We challenged all, both great and small, from Dundee to St. John's. Was the second Sunday morning, just after leaving port. We met at the Sandy Southwest Gale and washed away our boat. It washed away our quarterdeck, our stanchions as well. And so we set the whole shebang afloat in the gale. For the wind was on our quarter, the engines working free. There's not another weather that sails the Arctic Sea. Can't beat the old Paulina, you need not try, my sons. We challenged all, both great and small, from Dundee to St. John's. Our Jackman set his canvas feather weather galloped steam, and Captain Guy, the daring boy, came plunging through the stream. And Mullins in the Husky tried to beat the bloody lot, but to beat the old Paulina boys was something he could not. Oh, the wind was on our quarter, the engines working free. There's not another weather that sails the Arctic Sea. Can beat the old Paulina, you need not try, my sons. We challenged all, both great and small, from Dundee to St. John's. Shove around the jug, me boys, chorus around the room, where the boys that fear no noise, although we're far from home. Well, I courted a girl in Albany, one in Montreal, one in Philadelphia, but the best in Lewiston Falls. Shove around the jug, me boys, chorus around the room, where the boys that fear no noise, although we're far from home. When you get to Albany, give the girls a call. There's not a girl to be compared with the ones from Lewiston Falls. Shove around the jug, me boys, chorus around the room, where the boys that fear no noise, although we're far from home. When I came on from Ireland, I was just a lad, but working these canal boats is the only life I've had. Shove around the jug, me boys, chorus around the room, where the boys that fear no noise, although we're far from home.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, the next song we're singing, a lot of you might have heard already, is called John Kanaka. It's a long-haul shanty, so it was used for hoisting sails on a ship. And in the Pacific, there was a lot of Hawaiian sailors that worked alongside with the English sailors. And the English sailors oftentimes had problems pronouncing the Hawaiian sailors' last names. So they would call them Kanaka, which means sailor in Hawaiian, or Hawaiian men, sorry. Ready?
I thought I heard the old man say, John Kanaka Tulaye will work tomorrow, but not today. John Kanaka Tulaye, Tulaye, oh Tulaye. John Kanaka Tulaye, oh Tulaye, oh Tulaye. John Kanaka Tulaye. It's growl you may, but go you must. John Kanaka Tulaye. If you growl too hard, your head they'll bust. John Kanaka Tulaye, oh Tulaye, oh Tulaye. John Kanaka Toolraye, oh Toolraye, oh Toolraye. John Kanaka Toolraye. Well, my old mom, she wrote to me. John Kanaka Toolraye. Oh son, come home to me. John Kanaka Toolraye. Toolraye, oh Toolraye. John Kanaka Toolraye. Oh Toolraye, oh Toolraye. John Kanaka Toolraye. Oh, Toolraye, John Kanaka Toolraye, Toolraye, oh, Toolraye, John Kanaka Toolraye, pull, John Kanaka Toolraye, pull. Oh, okay. This one's the intro. Thank you.
Now this one is my favorite sea song. It was written by the composer Sir Hugh Robertson in the 1930s. However, he was a pacifist and part of the peace. I think that meant be quiet.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Sir Hugh Robertson, who wrote this next song, he was part of, he was a pacifist and part of the Peace Pledge Union. And for that reason, his songs were banned from broadcasting during the Second World War, so we missed out on a lot of his songs. The next one that we're going to do is called the Mingulay Boat Song. And Mingulay is an uninhabited island off the Western Isles of Scotland. And it's known for its high cliffs with nesting birds. And the fishermen in the Atlantic would know that they were finally returning home when they would see Mingulay. So it's a bit of a Scottish tradition to sing this when you are returning your loved ones home.
Heel ya ho, boys, let her go, boys. Bring her head round into the weather. Heel ya ho, boys, let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingulay. What care we how wide the minch is? What care we for the wind or weather? Bring her round, boys, for every inch is wearing homeward to Mingulay. Heel your ho, boys, let her go, boys. Bring her head round into the weather. Heel your ho, boys, let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingulay. Wives are waiting on the banks or looking seaward from the heather. Bring her round, boys, and we'll anchor before the sun sets on Mingulay. Heel your ho, boys, let her go, boys. Bring her head round into the weather. Heel your ho, boys, let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingulay. Far behind us the hills of Quillen, soon before us the hills of Heather. And you know, boys, the candles glow, boys, in the windows of Mingulay. Heel your ho, boys, let her go, boys. Bring her head round into the weather. Heel your ho, boys, let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingulay. When the wind is wild with shouting and the waves mount ever higher, anxious eyes turn ever seaward to see us home to Mingulay. Heel your ho,
All right, the next one we're doing is called Leave Her Johnny, and it was known as a pump shanty. So the sailors would sing this while pumping the water off of the ship, because oftentimes it would leak and take water on. However, this was a special occasion song because it was the one that they would sing while pumping for the last time as they tied the ship into port. So it's called Leave Her Johnny. Oh, the times were hard and the wages low. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. And now at last to shore we'll go, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her.
It was rotten meat and weevily bread.
Leave her, Johnny, leave her.
You'll eat or starve, the old man said.
And it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Oh, my old mom, she wrote to me. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, my son, come home from sea, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. I thought I heard the old man say, leave her, Johnny, leave her. You can go ashore and collect your pay, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Oh, it's time for us to say goodbye. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the old pier head is drawing nigh, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. All right, so the last song that we'll be doing for you this evening is called Roll the Old Chariot Along. And it's a capstan shanty, so that means that you would sing this while raising the anchor.
Oh, a night on shore wouldn't do us any harm. A night on shore wouldn't do us any harm. A night on shore wouldn't do us any harm. And we'll all hang on the band, and we'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along, and we'll all hang on behind. Oh, a night with the crew wouldn't do us any harm. A night with the crew wouldn't do us any harm. A night with the crew wouldn't do us any harm, and we'll all hang on behind, and we'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along, and we'll all hang on behind. Oh, a night with the girl wouldn't do us any harm. A night with the girl wouldn't do us any harm. A night with the girl wouldn't do us any harm, and we'll all hang on behind, and we'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along, and we'll all hang on behind. Oh, a nice drop of beer wouldn't do us any harm. A nice drop of beer wouldn't do us any harm. A nice drop of beer wouldn't do us any harm, and we'll all hang on behind, and we'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along. We'll roll the old chariot along, and we'll all hang on behind, and we'll roll
Wielkie brawa, drodzy Państwo, Sea Sirens, specjalnie utworzone na okoliczność dzisiejszego koncertu. Ola, Michalina i Katie.
Just another big round of applause for the first, our first guest of the evening, Sea Sirens, our local Philadelphia shanty band. So again, we have Misha, Ola, and Katie Brown. So big round of applause for them.